Hello and welcome to GED Express Screencast with me, Teacher Marco. So today we will talk about some past paper questions for GED Social Studies. Also, I will give you some test-taking strategies on how to answer questions about the 13 colonies in the United States of America. So this will focus on the history aspect of America in the tests. So let's begin. In the future, you might be encountering questions about the 13 colonies, and the main concern of many students is how they can remember the 13 colonies. Well, some students try the hard method of remembering or memorizing all the states, the 13 states, all right? But here's an easier approach that we can do. We can use mnemonics and word association. So what are mnemonics? So a mnemonic is a device such as a pattern of letters, ideas, or associations that assist in remembering something. And it's very important because if we try to associate some terminologies with something that we are already familiar with, it will be easier for us to remember things. So here's how I try to do word association, and I'll show you some few mnemonics later. All right, so what I did is to categorize the states in the 13 colonies, and I noticed that there are 5 states which are names of women. So I call them the 5 sisters, and they are Virginia, Maryland, Georgia, the twins, North Carolina and South Carolina. Also, we have the new ones. Now, don't be confused because there are some cities in the United States which contain the word new, and I'll show you later in the question. But take note, we're talking about states here. So we have 3, New York, New Hampshire, and New Jersey. And the last one is a mnemonic. Please don't call my room. P, please, for Pennsylvania. Don't, D, for Delaware. Call, C, for Connecticut. M, my, for Massachusetts. And R, room, for Rhode Island. Aside from trying to use these mnemonics and also doing word association, I also suggest to you to learn and familiarize yourselves with the abbreviations of the states, okay? Because of course there are some letters that are commonly repeated in the name of the states in America, name of the states in America. So it would be better to do some extra research and also try to familiarize the state abbreviations. All right. So let's try to do a past paper question related to the topic that we have. Let's take a look. Let's zoom in a bit. The table shows the 10 most populous U.S. cities from 1800 to 2000 in order from the most populous to the 10th most populous. So question here, in 1850, how many of the 10 most populous cities were located in states that were part of the original 13 colonies? So if you are not familiar with the 13 colonies, then it would be impossible for you to answer this. I can, definitely say that what you will do is just to guess the answer for this. But let's take a look. So the year that we are talking here, let's take a look at the question first, is 1850. Here, this particular column. So the question again, how many of the 10 most populous cities were located in states that were part of the original 13 colonies? All right, so let's try to count based on the word association and the mnemonics that we learned a while back. We know that New York State is part of it. It's part of the new ones. We know MD, Maryland, is a part of the Five Sisters. Okay? So that's still part of the 10. So we now have 2. How about Massachusetts? This is part of the mnemonics. All right? The next one, Pennsylvania. PA is Pennsylvania. Okay? So it's still part of the mnemonic. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 now. New Orleans, Louisiana. Although this one is new, it's not part of the new ones. The second category I mentioned a while back. Remember, we're talking about a state. So Louisiana is not part of it. Okay? Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't think there's a state, I don't think Ohio was mentioned a while back. Not in the Five Sisters, not in the new ones, and not with the last mnemonic that I shared to you guys. And New York is, right, it's also included in the new ones. All right. And Montana here. Okay, St. Louis. So I think we did not discuss that. All right. PA, Pennsylvania. All right. That one is part of the mnemonic. New York is part of the new one. So how many colonies were part of the original 13? So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So option C is the correct answer because number 5, New Orleans, Cincinnati, and St. Louis are located in regions that were not part of the original 13 colonies. So I hope that this particular method that I have shared to you today would be helpful for you in the future. So again, we have the Five Sisters, the new ones, and the mnemonic, please don't call my room. And I want to thank you for staying and watching this screencast today. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. And if you're subscribed, also hit the bell icon and like this video. Don't forget to share it to help other students who are trying to learn about 13 colonies. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. We do have a Facebook account. Phuket Pals, just search it, and I'm sure our page will pop up. So please like our page. And if you're interested in studying GED and other courses, please send us a message. And that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Again, this is Teacher Marco. Have a nice day.